I learned this really only in the 0809 crisis. I wasn't smart. I was too young to really be too smart and observant because, only with experience and observation can you gain knowledge or wisdom. It was in the 0809 crisis when I actually felt in my heart the world was going to, or very likely was going to end in the way we had known it. And I think that there was a legitimate reason for fearing that the financial system of the world was going to collapse and that we were going to enter this unknown and unknowable future.
Mm-hmm.
And it was at that very moment that I said to myself, but wait, that could never happen. And the reason that could never happen is because nobody wants it to happen. And the will of everyone together is bigger than anything else, right? So I realized at that moment that the poorest person and the richest person, the weakest and the most powerful person, doesn't want to walk through that door into that black hole of uncertainty. Nobody wants that. So everyone's going to walk back from there, and everyone's going to figure out how to make amends and make patchwork so that we can come back to some semblance of the world we knew. Maybe we didn't love, but at least we were comfortable in. And we're going to make that happen. And whether it's the government printing money or taxes going up or going down or whatever adjustments had to be made would be accepted by everyone without revolution because people don't want a black hole. So I say that today too. Of course, there are people in the streets today, they don't like the deal that they have had. And by the way, I think that the riots are much more emblematic of the uncertainty than the COVID virus. The COVID virus is whatever it is. I think it was going to run its course, but the deeply rooted societal problems are the ones we should be much more attentive to. And I'm in a certain way appreciative of the rioters for bringing it to the forefront of our attention. And I think that even the rioters, they may think they want anarchy. They don't want anarchy. Okay. They may think they want a new currency without government control. They don't want a new currency. They just want a better deal. Okay. They want a few more dollars for themselves. They don't want Bitcoin. Okay. They want a job. Okay. They want a job. Everybody just wants the same thing. And the rioters are frustrated. They're young for the most part. Young people are facing a bad situation in this world, right? Not just in America. I wouldn't be surprised, here we sit today, June 2nd, 2020, if we didn't see rioting in other countries along the same lines. It's not black, white, or racial. It's really much more socioeconomic. It's about a limited future based because of all bunch of things, including technology displacing jobs. Birth rates have been a certain level.
Well, there's also, Ethan,
levels.
There's also a polarization of political viewpoints. Let's not go too deep down this rabbit hole, but when you can self-select what it is that you hear and how you are informed of the truth, so that you become the world that is informing you becomes an unfiltered stream of news and information that is completely coherent with your own worldview, it becomes very difficult to see anything else. So there are some very different influences on society today than there were certainly in the 1990s, right, where you needed a newspaper for crying out loud to know what was going on. And even in the last downturn where the internet was really just beginning to take over and social media was really beginning to dominate. It's quite different.
I agree with you. I think social media is a factor that people haven't properly appreciated in the separation or fragmentation of our society. And I agree with you. Fixing that's going to be very hard. But I have faith. Things will be fixed.